What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great, finally, freaking Friday. It is the afternoon, and I am waiting for the building inspector to come and hopefully give us his blessing to go on to the next step in the evolution here of the red brick house. And we have some news. Shout out to Randy Sites. Randy Sites for keeping me in the loop here. The NFL, which has opened the doors to gambling. They love to get that gambling money. And it's so easy now to gamble that, it's just an app. And it's really addictive for some people. You got to be careful about gambling. Well, last year they suspended one player, wide receiver from Atlanta. I can't think of his name at the moment. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. It's probably been the long hours we've been putting in and all the stuff I've been probably breathing in here on the house and things, but be that as it may. 5 more players have been suspended for gambling. 5 more players have been suspended for gambling. Let me say it again. Including 2 receivers from the Lions, in which case they have just released them. Apparently, earlier this month, they ended up getting rid of some of their staff for gambling. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing that I find kind of comical. That the NFL wants that money from gambling. They want us to gamble on it. But the problem, of course, is keeping the players and people who actually have direct say on the outcomes. It's not good. This is literally like having alcoholics as bartenders. Now, somebody's going to go ahead and get me on this. But see, the thing is if you're a referee, and I don't know how much referees make, but let's say they make $75,000 or $80,000, a year for doing what they do, which is still good money. And most of them have another career. Okay, that's something else that they do really for their livelihood. Being an official is their part-time gig. And let's say somebody says, we'll give you an extra, $100,000 to just kind of shave a few points. And it doesn't change the outcome for the game. People might look at that and say, I deserve this. All these players out here making buku money. Why shouldn't I get a piece of the pie? The NFL is about a $20 billion a year business. What's that $100,000 for me? In fact, an interesting thing with people who steal from their employer, most of them will justify it because they'll basically say the employer is making so much money, they're underpaying me. This is just getting what is owed to me. And that's what you have with some people. I'm not saying that that's right, because it's not. Stealing is still stealing. But it's going to be harder and harder to be sure that everything is above board when I went past the Ravens Stadium, here it is. There's a casino right next door. The Commanders, one of the sites that the NFL wanted them to build on, is right next door to the MGM Grand. Jerry Jones is partnered with a casino in Arkansas. And, when you think about the difference of, the points, 2 points can make the difference of millions and millions of dollars shifting. Unfortunately for the NFL, Pandora's box is open, and you can't close it now. And they're getting anywhere, I think $2 billion a year right now off of gambling. They're not going to get rid. Once you start getting used to the teat, you don't want to let that thing go. You don't want to let that thing go. And that's where the NFL is. They love the gambling money. And unfortunately, players, front office people, you're going to be the ones that are made to be the scapegoats. The ones to say, we're doing the right thing. We punish those players. They're suspended for a year. Yeah, well, yeah. You're hurting the players. But I don't know that you necessarily are getting at the whole problem. But hey, what do I know? I'm a guy who's down here with gophers up underneath the house, at my day job here, for chump change in comparison to what the NFL does. So what do I know? I just hope that what I do know was good enough for the building inspectors to say yes to the next step. I got three building inspections today. 3. Plumbing rough-in, electrical rough-in, and framing. And let's just hope I did good enough down here. Whew. As a handyman, as some people call me. Whew. It's nice to see daylight. It is so beautiful right now. The weather, although it's about 80, it's in the 80s now. But seeing green on the trees. I know there's vines over there I need to clean up and stuff, but hey, we're getting there. Bit by bit, we're getting there. Whew. All right, I need to see if I can clean this stuff up here so that door will be able to close. And at some point we've got to re-pour these steps too. There's always so much work to do. Always so much work to do. See if we can get this place cleaned up, so when the inspector comes down, he doesn't say, "This is a damn trash pit. I'm gonna flunk you just because it's dirty." Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern.